So I'm part of this networking group that's not cheap to join, and you have to pay every year. And when we join, when we're considering joining, before we even sign on the dotted line, we are told up front it takes 2 to 3 years before you see a return on that investment because it's all about relationship building, right? This is one of those networking groups. All the networking groups say they're all about relationships, and a few of them actually practice what they preach. This one really practices what it preaches. It's really about building relationships and getting to know, like, and trust the people in that room with you so that you can do business with them, so that they'll hire you, they'll refer you to their friends and family, their business associates, whoever it is who needs your services. That's really what it's about. And people get that. They go, okay, yeah, I'll pay X number of dollars for 2 to 3 years before I see a return on that investment. That's just how it works. So I was surprised when I was talking to someone who's a member of this group, has been for a while, and he was talking about marketing because I'm a marketer. So, of course, we got to talking about that. And he was saying, every agency says it's going to take 6 months to see results, and I have to pay them for those 6 months, and I'm not going to get a return on that investment until I don't know when. Yeah, because it takes a while to get people to know, like, and trust you. It's the same thing online that it is in networking, whether you're networking on Zoom or in person or both, right? It's the same idea. People have to get to know you before they can decide they like you, before they can get to trust you, and then they'll work with you. It's the same thing online. And if anything, there's a higher barrier online because we've all seen those people online. We all know that most of the stuff we encounter online is fake. It's a lie. People are presenting themselves as better than they are. That's just part of it. So there's a higher barrier to earn that trust, to go, oh no, that person really does know what they're talking about because I've seen this, this, and this. It's not just showing up, it's showing up and providing value, right? The networking equivalent would be showing up and someone says they need something, you provide it. Someone says, I would like to meet such and such. Oh yeah, I do know someone who does that. Let me connect you to. You have to not just show up, but actually contribute to the group. It may or may not be dollars or business, but it has to be some sort of contribution so that people get value from your membership there, from your showing up, your being there, your participation in the group. Same thing online. People have to see that they're getting something, that you are actively contributing. And I don't mean, here's my business card, AE website, right? It's just, here it is. Call me when you need me, right? No, no one likes that. We don't like that in networking. We've all been in those groups, in those networking events where someone passes out their business card and expects people to call them. I've never called that person. I don't know if they get any results from that, but I know I've never called them because I'm like, who? I don't know who you are. I'm not even going to look at your business card before I throw it away, right? Like, that's super annoying. Don't do that online. People do that with their website where they treat it like a digital business card and they just pass it out and throw it to everyone. And when I say a digital business card, I mean it's all about them. There's a saying in marketing, don't we all over your website. We do this and we do that. We are so great, right? We do blah 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 blah. Fill in the blank, right? It's all about us. It's not. It shouldn't be. It should be about the audience. It should be about the people you're helping, demonstrating why you help them, how you can help them, what the result is going to look like. How is their life going to be better after they work with you? And the way you get there, the way you earn their trust before they get to that point is by providing value, creating content that explains your industry, educates them on updates, says, hey, here's how this works. Here's something new. Here's what this means for you. If you're in this situation, you might want to do X, Y, Z. Here's what's coming down the pipeline, or here's what's here, or here's, in my case, I feel like I'm often talking about, well, here's how we used to do SEO, and now it's switching a little bit. So maybe you're in that position as well, but I'm always talking about it here on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on my website. I'm always telling people how they can do their own content marketing, do their own SEO, because I want people to understand how it works. And I want to provide value and I want to be known as that go-to person. Because when you do provide value and you do constantly explain, this is how it works, this is what you need to know, you become known as that go-to person. I was just at a networking event where someone told me that, we're connected on LinkedIn and we always interact with each other's posts on LinkedIn. And he said he really loves my approach, how consistent I am. I hear that a lot, but how level-headed I am and just the value that I provide on LinkedIn, which was really good to hear because I like to practice what I preach. And it was good to get that outside validation that, yes, I am actually practicing what I preach, at least on LinkedIn. So, yes, it takes time for marketing to get results. If you don't want to do marketing and you want to do networking, guess what? It's also going to take time for that to get results. That's just the way that business works. There's, I mean, yes, there's a difference between online and in person, but there's not as much of a difference as you think there is. Getting in front of people is just the first step. Getting them to know your name and or your face, maybe you are the face of the company, maybe it's your logo, whatever visual it is you want them to associate with the company. It's going to take time for them to make that connection, make that, oh, I see this face right here, this is the SEO girl, right? It's going to take time for that to happen. No one is going to watch one video and then see me online somewhere and be like, where do I know her from? Right? Do I know her from something? Right? It's going to take time. It takes consistently showing up and connecting and providing value. So that is not really my tip. My tip is always provide value, show up consistently, do it again and again and again. But this is more of a how to and more of a here's why you need to do this. Here's how it works. If you understand how networking and the in-person and the referral side of things works, it's not really that different online. You might think it's a totally different game. It's really not. So that's my tip. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Always happy to geek out about this. You can find more information like this here on this channel. If you have not already subscribed, please do. You can also find it over on my website, AV, as in my initials, Allison Verhalen. That is avwritingservices.com. And you can reach me directly at info@avwritingservices.com. That is it. Have a great weekend. Happy blogging, everyone.